Hi guys, it's me, Charles Norman again from Sports Solutions LLC, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the new California law that went in, the Fair Pay to Play Act that was signed by Governor Newsom a couple of weeks ago. And see a lot of articles about it. You guys can go and check it out. But in a nutshell, basically what it's saying is that for college athletes, they can start making money for themselves off of their image or likeness. So that basically means that you could do commercials, or you can, if there's some gaming contract you want to make for a video game or something. And so the idea is that instead of just saying that you got paid or taken care of because we gave you an athletic scholarship, they're saying athletes should be able to make money outside, college athletes should be able to make money outside of just getting their athletic scholarship. So it's a great situation for the student athletes, long time coming. In my opinion, there's a lot of hand-wringing around it from the NCAA. I mean, the NCAA basically makes about $1 billion a year. Yes, they do good work for the athletes, keeping it promoted, keeping a lot of the bowl games and the tournaments and things like that going. They kind of oversee a lot of that stuff for the colleges and kind of take it off the colleges' hands so they don't have to worry about it so much. But the bottom line is that they're making a ton of money off of these athletes, or their likeness and their image, and the athletes aren't getting compensated for it, and it's just imbalance. Now, the interesting thing is that this law, even though it was signed this year in 2019, it doesn't go into effect until 2023. So, and there are a few other states that are putting laws in that are even a little more rigid on behalf of the student athlete, that the NCAA is going to have to do something about it. The NCAA has been saying for years, NCAA has been saying for years that they're working on it. They're trying to put a package together. If everybody would just be patient, we'll get it done. But this law, because it's going to go in effect in 2023, and it will affect all California colleges, it's going to make them move a lot faster, and especially if the other states get involved. So the NCAA has been threatening that, that's going to mean that college athletes in California will not be eligible, and those teams will not be eligible to participate in the postseason games for the NCAA games. But it's a bunch of nonsense. You're not going to kick all of the California teams out of any potential bowl opportunities. It doesn't make sense. People want to see them, especially on TV across the country. They want to play against those teams. So it's not going to happen. So they'll work out something. The California law will not really, I don't believe, will go into effect, but something surrounding that will become an agreement. NCAA will put out their new rules and act like they were all for this all along, and everybody will move forward. So I don't want to get too far into that. You guys can read up on it. It's the California Fair Pay to Play Act, and it's a law now, so it's something you guys can go take a look at and start reading about some of the other states. Maybe your state is thinking of doing something too. There's a lot of stuff coming out in the next year or so to kind of push the NCAA's hand into moving forward on this. But what I want to talk to you about, because you don't see this in a lot of the articles, is how does this affect high school players, right? They don't even mention high school players, but a lot of things I've been telling you from AthleticSOS, as you're using our system to go in and find the best fit school for you. And I think this is going to make it even better, because you as maybe you're a D1 level player, D2, D3, maybe you're in an NAIA level, it doesn't matter. What you're going to be able to do now is, when you pick the school that fits you, so you stop worrying about how big the school name is and who they play and all of this other stuff, you're going to get an opportunity. Your goal is to get an opportunity to play the sport you love at the next level and get your education on top of that. Now, if you're trying to go pro, that's a different set of circumstances. But for most of you guys, you just want an opportunity to play at the next level. And so I think a lot of the schools are going to step up their game. But for you, if you get to that school where you're the big man on campus or the big woman on campus, the big player on campus, you're going to have all these opportunities outside. Really, if you think about it, politics, life, everything is really kind of local in the way the world works, right? So if you're the big person on campus at your school, I don't care if it's a little small town, it's a mid-sized town, it's a big city, wherever it is, you're still the big person on campus. So find a school where you're the prize, where they want you there, where you feel like you can really make a major contribution, and you're going to have fun being there. Because once you're there, if you do what you're supposed to do on the field or on the court or whatever sport you're playing, you're going to stand out. Once you stand out, you'll get some opportunities. You'll be able to go out and do camps right? Using your name. You'll be able to sign autographs at different little events that are happening around your town, your college town, or wherever you're going to school. You may get some endorsement opportunities if you play sports that aren't big name sports. You know, you're a golfer or a swimmer or something like that. You still make a big impact on the kids that are coming up from your neighborhood. People still know who you are. They're following that sport in your area. So you'll get an opportunity to get out and make an impact on other people's lives and put some money in your pocket without having to go and get necessarily a regular job. This could be you being a little bit more entrepreneurial. What else can we do? Can I work with my other teammates that don't get the limelight? Maybe we can put something on in the summer, or in the spring, or in the winter, or put something on about our sport and how to play it and what it feels like. I mean, the sky's the limit for you. So what I'm really trying to get at here is, you're a high school athlete, you want to play at the collegiate level, start finding the school that fits you and stop worrying about all the outside elements that go along with that, like what the name of the school is. Parents, you have this really big. You guys want to be able to brag that your kid's playing at the collegiate level, and then you say the name of the school and everybody goes, what? Where is that? I don't know what's going on. It doesn't matter anymore. I think the colleges are now going to be open. All the colleges are going to be open for you guys. So take advantage of it. All right, guys. So AthleticSOS.com. Into this video, I will put a code ID for you to go in, try our software for 1 month. Just try it. No upsells, no auto renews, no nonsense. You will find out our software will give you the best chance to find the best school that fits you the best. That's all we're trying to do here at AthleticSOS.com. I'm actually kind of excited about to see what's going to happen here. I know 3 years out, it seems like a long ways away. It's the end of 2019 here. This doesn't go into effect till January 1st of 2023, which it seems a long way off, but I think they're going to come up with something in between that time, and it'll be in effect. So those of you guys that are in the 9th, 10th grade, you're going to really get benefits of it. For you guys that are seniors and juniors, you'll get a little bit of it, but it's going to start leaning that way as you get to school anyway, play at college. So the real important piece is find the school that fits you. Go where you're going to be happy. Go where it's going to make a difference, and know what your next is. What are you going to do when you leave school? So what are you going to do when you leave high school? What is your goal there? And then what happens when I leave college? What am I going to go do next? Put all that stuff together. Start thinking about your future, plan out your future, and get used to doing that, because once you leave college, what's your next after that? And that's where you're going to start making a big difference. That's where you're going to have an advantage over everybody else, because you're in practice of deciding or determining what my next is. All right, guys. Best of luck to you guys always. I just wanted to get this out real quick. Go look up some of the articles about what's going on and get yourself educated on that. I think for high schoolers, this is your big opportunity now to just find a school that makes sense for you and not for anybody else. All right, guys. Talk to you later.